Hello, YouTubers. Joe Kersey here on Friday, October 24th, 2014, around 4:30 in the afternoon Eastern Daylight Time. And I hesitate to mention this, but on some calendars that you buy, it says United Nations Day. Well, I imagine anybody that's listened to me for any length of time sort of can imagine my attitude toward the United Nations. And I haven't said this for a while on this channel, but I need to now. Give me a break. And that goes for all you guys out there collecting for UNICEF on Halloween. Because you are gonna be ripped off with those with ears here. Now, having said that, Paul got home, and how was work today, Paul?
Fine.
Any adventures?
No.
Any backstage politicking?
No.
Oh, there's got to be. It's a workplace. There's always backstage politicking.
Oh, they weren't doing it today.
Well, that's good. I see you brought home some vegetables of some sort and cheese.
Oh, that's those noodles I told you about yesterday.
And the things that look like Chinese vegetables?
Yeah.
Those are noodles?
Yeah.
Really?
That was the egg noodle things I told you about.
Are the noodles under the vegetables?
No, they look like vegetables today, but it's got carrots in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it looks good. Oh, splendid. Oh, well, God bless the Hampton Inn. Guys, you got to stay at the Hampton Inn when you travel. Period. That's it. End of discussion on that. Any other adventures?
No?
Well, good. Well, that's good because, a day without adventures sometimes is an ideal day.
My feet ached like hell.
It's a what? I'm sorry?
So my feet ached.
Oh, are the new shoes not working out, or is it just a general standard of your feet hurting?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Because they ache.
Well, take some aspirin and put them up. You deserve it. So now tomorrow's an 8 o'clock day?
Yeah.
8 o'clock day. Now, is there some...
4.
I'm sorry?
8 to 4 tomorrow.
Is it a sort of a species of football entertainment today? Or tomorrow, rather?
Not here.
Oh, so you don't have to dress up in your...
No, I'm not wearing that red garb.
You don't have to put on that Ohio State University nonsense.
No, not till the 1st.
All Saints Day. How interesting. All Saints Day and a football game coinciding.
Right.
I wonder if there'll be a lot of saint-like behavior among the players that day. Well, one never knows when one is, this all falls under the category of lead us not into temptation. Now, you see me patting my head here. This is my new 100% wool hat, toboggan style hat, that if I had this thing on a tripod, I'd show you. I'd pull the thing clear down over my head. It goes clear. I can pull this thing completely over my head. it's great. You know, I've got the thing sort of folded up here, you know? I mean, otherwise the peak would be up here, like I'd be looking like some sort of off-grade elf or something. Well, no, I mean, I had this Navy watch hat that was rather moth-eaten that I bought at a military surplus store about 25 years ago, 30 years ago. And it was always just a hair too small. And I said, I got to get something I can get clear down over my head if I have to in the winter. And so I bought two of these bad boys. I found them on Amazon, and I can't tell you the name of the actual company that made them or shipped them. They're only like $12 a piece. I highly recommend them to your attention. You know, and the great thing is they're 100% wool. They're not this polyester crap that you know. Most of these things are these blends. You know, it's like having some sort of oil well fire on top of your head. 100% wool, guys. That's where it is. See, got the wool shirt. Well, that's 85% wool and 15% nylon, but that's almost as good, in a way, if not better. Well, my adventure today, such as it was, consisted of I actually, you know, did indeed finish Helen Wineland's book on the Foreign Service last night around, well, this morning early, around, about 4 in the morning. I had awakened as usual around 3:30. And I finished this thing. And I thought, well, I really need to try to get hold of her by email or something. And, you know, now, yeah, I could write her via the publisher, and I think that's what I may have to end up doing. But I tried to find her using these various search services. Now, being a cheap so-and-so, I was only willing to spend about $5 to do this, so I did. And I got a selection of 3 email addresses and 18 land addresses, a lot of which were repetitive, obviously. All 3 email addresses bounced back at me, so I'll have to try to contact her through her publisher. The last address they had on this thing was they numbered them in sequence. I don't know whether that means the last number is the most recent. But it was a diplomatic post office address, you know, like the Army post office or Armed Forces post office, APO. This is a DPO address. So I might try to use that, just send something out there, and, you know, if it doesn't work, it'll come wandering back at some point. So that was my struggle on the internet today. Well, any other insights here, Paul?
No.
Nope.
Hope my feet quite hurting.
Oh, I do too. You know, as somebody who basically spent all of his professional working life standing basically in one place for upwards of 8 hours at a time, certainly routinely 3 or 4 hours at a time. You know, shoes were of paramount importance, and you know, first of all, it's bad. You know, I've got horrible flat feet anyway, as I addressed in an earlier video, and bad ankles, as I also addressed in another video. And you're standing in basically a 58 to 60 degree room in your underwear and standing up for hours at a time. This was not helpful to my lower extremities in general. So, on that note, I'm going to let you look at the sycamore tree and say bye-bye, YouTubers. Here, we'll get you a closer view here. That's for my guys in Australia that watch me. Soon you'll be seeing that too here, guys. Alrighty, bye-bye now.